Alright guys, Tony Hayes here and we're back again. This is option number 2 for how you can increase YouTube video views in under 5 minutes effort on your part. This is actually much better than the last one. The last one is dangerous. I told you the case study results that we got. I told you why you shouldn't use it, why it's dangerous. This is far better. If you want to get views that are basically done by other people for you, then this is probably the best way to do it, because if we use what I call here micro workers campaigns, what it means is we get people to do tasks on specific websites that are designed to do small tasks for pennies basically. Okay, and I'll give you an example and I'll show you an example of one in action in this video. Okay, so the benefit here is this, that if we get these workers on these websites to go and do video views for you, well, many of them are logged into Google, they're already logged into YouTube, they're all in different IPs, so there's nothing so scary about it as compared to the first method, which was to buy non-drop views. Buying non-drop views usually means that you've got to have very good proxies, and you've got to rely on the guy who was doing those views was using decent quality proxies, he was doing his job properly, he was being conscientious, but there's so many negatives about that you can't control, such as how wide the amount of views you get from that particular method. He might just do everything in one day, like 2,000 views in one day. There's nothing before, nothing after. That's really dangerous. But with this, you've got complete control. Okay, let me show you an example so you can see exactly what I mean. Right now, when we come over here, you can see you've got all these people who are advertising to get tasks done, such as create a Gmail account for me. Okay, this guy wants 50 Gmail accounts. Why? He might be doing 50 different Gmail accounts so that he can put 5 or 10 YouTube channels in each. It could be for any kind of reason. It might be to work with the software, answer a question on Quora or Yahoo Answers. There's many things that you can ask people to do here. Okay, now one of them here, you can see YouTube watch and like, and you can see here that he's already got 852 people do that task for him at 6 cents per task, and he wants a total of 1,170 views. Okay, how much would that cost? Well, I've calculated it. 1,170 views comes to $70. The benefit? Well, he gets 1,170 views from 1,170 people who are logged into YouTube, all on different IPs, and they're all real. They have to be real because he's asking them to like. Okay, they have to be logged in because he's asking them to like. So it's not something that you can mimic easily with the software. And these people are there just to earn the money, and they're probably doing 3 or 4 tasks at one time. If it's to watch a video, that's an easy one. It just sits there in your taskbar. You can even switch the volume down and have it running in the background, and then come back to finish your task by providing the proof. So what is the proof? What is he actually asking for? Now have a look at how this is done. This is very, very cleverly done. He's telling them to search on YouTube. Okay, look for the video thumbnail, and he's got a screenshot of the video thumbnail here. I'm just going to open this so you can see exactly how this is done. You can see the thumbnail, so they know what to look for. They know what they're looking for. Okay, watch the video until the end. You must watch the video all the way through without skipping, or you won't get paid. And you must like the video. Now, I don't agree that you need everybody to like the video, but I can see why he's doing it, because if he is getting people from these different sites to go and do this, they have to be logged in to be able to do it. I would prefer to take the chance of not liking the video, because if you got 1,000 views and 1,000 likes, it's nonsensical. It just doesn't work like that. Okay, it's a red flag. I would just say to them, watch the video, ask him a question about what appears in the video at a certain point or something like that. That way you can find out exactly that people have done their job and you can pay them. Okay, so you can see here, proof of task finished, the URL of the video you watched. Notice he didn't give them the URL here. He only gave them the thumbnail to look for. So he's telling them to go and look for that thumbnail. when they found the thumbnail to watch the video all the way through, like the video, and then tell him what was the URL of that video that you just watched. Okay, link to screenshot of the video page with your like visible so they can actually see that they did like it. Your YouTube name so I can check if you did everything correctly. So he's gone really sort of over the top here to make sure that they've done it, but he's getting people taking action, okay, and he's paying that 6 cents per action. Okay, that's how you can do it in large volume, but you need to be willing to spend money, okay, like $70.20 for 1,170 views. Now I'm guessing he's done that a lot more, just he's broken it up into different campaigns within this Microworkers site, within Picoworkers. But that's how you can increase your video views safely, in large amounts, with real people, with real IPs. And you know, you're just going to have to be willing to spend more money to make it happen. But overall, if you want to just kickstart your campaigns, not a bad way to do it at all. Okay, you get your retention time, you will get your watch time increased, you will trigger the YouTube algorithms. It does exactly what you want it to do, exactly what it's intended to do, and that's get your views, high volume, different IPs without worrying about proxies, real people already logged into YouTube, they're all liking, etc.